I think someone can reply in the chat or speak it out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you for the response. So we will look into building a chatbot with Microsoft Azure. So I Kitana Satish, my team members Priyanshu Srivastava, Devin Umanna, and Kushi Sharma are going to present this. So I wish others to introduce themselves in the meet. So Kushi or Devin, can you speak it up and introduce yourself?
Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining this today's session. My name is Devin Umaña. I'm a system engineer, 4-year student. I'm from Nicaragua, and I really love to code. And I like the artificial intelligence technology that is provided by Azure.
So I think Priyanshu is having a network issue. So it's a beta. I'll speak about. So Priyanshu is a beta Microsoft Learn student ambassador. So Kushi, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, good evening, everyone. My name is Khushi Sharma. Thanks for joining today this session. And I am pursuing BTech from TEI, and I am from India. And I am a passionate learner and a tech enthusiast.
Thank you, Kushi. Speaking about myself is Kirtana Satish, and I'm pursuing my BTech in artificial intelligence and data science. So this is my background. I'm from India, and I'm a data science enthusiast. So before moving on into what artificial intelligence is, let us look into what Azure is. So it's a basic thing, right? So we are going to build a chatbot with Azure. So Azure is nothing but a cloud computing software. So it's nothing but a cloud. A cloud is nothing but a virtual space where we store all the information in it. So let's suppose we have WhatsApp messages, right? So we have the messages stored in the cloud. So Microsoft Azure is owned by Microsoft, and we are going to explain it with respect to the Azure. Uh, so I believe that you guys have already have an account in the Azure. Like you can use the student version. Yeah, like there are few limitations, but you can use it for building the basic chatbot. What we are going to teach today. Artificial intelligence is nothing but the ability of a computer or a robot controlled by a computer to do tasks that are usually done by humans. This is because they require human intelligence. So let us take an example and understand it even more better. One of the examples that we all know and that we all use daily is Alexa. Alexa is nothing but a voice assistant. There are companies who build voice assistants such as Apple Siri, Windows Cortana, Google's Google Assistant. We all are familiar with it and we use it daily. What do we do with it? It's just simple. We just ask it doubts, questions, and that's it. The voice assistant. So let us take Alexa over here and answers our questions. Like let we do mathematical calculations like 1 plus 1 or 2 cross 1, 5 cross 2, or ask questions such as like it searches from Wikipedia. Like we may ask questions like who is Narendra Modi, who is Donald Trump, and we ask all those questions and it replies us back. So we have like another like we connect all our devices to the voice assistant, right? Voice assistant, and the voice assistant controls these lights, TV, and fans. So what are these called as? Like wow, devices connected to a voice thing. So these are nothing but these smart devices. So we have smart lights, smart TV, smart fans in all our homes, and we connect it to the voice assistant and control it with just a command, a single command. So we may tell a word like a sentence, a word like Alexa, switch off the fan. Alexa, switch on the fan. So we just mention a keyword like light off, a light on. So it understands it and process the command. Like if we say switch off the fan, this fan is off. That's what we all wanted, right? So as the day passes, we are all lazy to get up, to switch on the light, switch on the fan. This is one of the best, easier way. And older persons are like they have health issues, they aren't able to walk, or they are fewer like in the bed. So this is one of the best thing for those people, and they can control it in just one command. So we have Google Assistant and Google Home. So let us look into what the difference is between them. Google Home is a smartphone speaker enabled with a voice-based digital assistant, whereas Google Assistant is a voice behind Google Home, but it is not limited over here. So it's nothing but that's what I mentioned it earlier. Another example of artificial intelligence is self-driving car. We all know about Tesla cars. It has autopilot mode. It enables our car to steer, accelerate, and brake automatically within its lane. We have a popular saying by Rich Bazara: artificial intelligence is computers doing things that we would normally think of as intelligent in humans. So we have which category over here, which is nothing but classification. So before looking into all these things, before looking into this slide, let us look into what the basic principle of this, or what the background of this, how it works. One of the way we train the machine is that we provide a known data to the machine and train it. Later, we'll provide it with the unknown data and we'll get the result, like the accurate result which we wanted. 100% accuracy is not possible, so always there will be some percentage of error in the model. Let us take an example and understand it. We have a data of like number of persons affected by a particular disease and number of persons who are not affected by a particular disease. So this is called as known data. We know, let us take a person having the number of person having a particular disease is 10, and number of persons who's having a particular disease is 5. So we know the values of having a disease and not having a disease. This is nothing but a known data. We know the value of it. We will train the machine to predict the output when we provide it with the unknown data. Unknown data is nothing but we don't know the value. We want the machine to predict the value, like predict the accuracy of unknown people having the disease. Suppose we have a data and need to find out the number of persons having a disease and not having the disease. So we provide the data to the machine and it predicts the output. So machine always has some or the other error. So error rate can be reduced by increasing the input data, that is the known values, like the known data, which I have already mentioned it earlier, like giving the any number of known values, like number of persons having a particular disease. In this, we look into the number of persons, the disease. You can take it with any example. So we have learned about what known data and unknown data is, and how the machine predicts, and how to increase the accuracy level, and how to decrease the error rate. Now we look into what AI can do for us. We always categorize the things, like we sorted objects into groups on the basis of a common property. This is called as classification. So as we look in this example, we have a green ball. The red ball and the blue ball. So the red, let us take this as a bucket, and the blue ball is nothing. We have the blue ball in one bucket, and the red ball is sorted out in the other bucket. This is nothing but classification. We group similar items together, which is having a common property. And another one example is like classifying apples in one category, bananas in other, or we classify it. Like we go to malls, like all the grocery items in one way, and all milk products in other, and spices in other. We have many more. Predicting how much and many is nothing but regression. Regression is used to predict a continuous value. Example, predicting price of a house given the features of the house such as size of the house, the number of rooms it has, the location of it, because location or like all these factors matters to predict a value. Like we take IPL, right? We have an auction in IPL, and each team purchase the players. On what basis they do it? They do it like when it compares to the batsmen, like how many runs they have taken, that matters. And when it compared to bowlers and how many wickets they have taken. So all these factors matters for them to purchase a player in the auction. We have many more examples. We look into it later on. And finding is it weird anomaly. So anomaly is nothing but what, like anything odd one out. That's what anomaly is. Finding an odd one out is finding an odd one out, or finding anything weird in the group. So when we look into this figure, we have 6 cats and a dog. So the odd one out, we have learned this in our lower grades, like finding an odd one out in numbers or in figures. So that's what we are looking into it is. So the odd one out is over here is, or the weirdest one over here is the dog. What next? It's nothing but reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a training method based on rewarding desired behaviors and or punishing desired ones. So we all played Mario game. It's one of the famous game which we all did, and we all wanted to play it at least once in our lifetime. I mean, in our childhood. So when we play it, we have like all those enemies, like normal and usual games. We have all those enemies, and we have points for it. When we go near an enemy, uh, we get out, or sometimes a point get reduced. Or like let us take another situation as when we hit the enemy, or we our points gets increased, or when we take the coins in a Mario game, our points gets increased. So this is nothing but a reinforcement learning. So thinking of what next. So our behavior is being punished or rewarded based rewarded. Finding an odd one out. Sorry, sorry for the mistake. So we have data structure, clustering, and recommender. Clustering is nothing but grouping similar kinds together. A proper definition is a way of grouping the data points into different clusters consisting of similar data points. Most of us have Netflix and Amazon account. Amazon uses this clustering method in its recommendation system as per the past search of products. It shows like frequently bought together items, and we have those 3 products or 2 products or 4 products, and it shows that. So this is nothing but a recommendation or clustering. Netflix uses it to recommend movies, web series to its users as per the watch history. So we can see all these in this e-commerce sites, or all these webs like any channel which telecast the shows and all those. So as we look into this figure, we get to know that artificial is nothing but consisting of deep learning and machine learning. So this is nothing but machine learning is nothing but a deep learning. So it's all like we can tell this as a Venn diagram. So deep learning is a type of machine learning and artificial intelligence that imitates the way humans gain certain types of knowledge. Deep learning will be explained much better. Deep learning will be explained much better in the upcoming slides by another one member. So we'll look into what machine learning is. Machine learning is nothing but like giving computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. We humans learn throughout our life by our experiences or mistakes. But how do machines learn? Machine learning is an application of artificial intelligence that provides systems the ability to automatically learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. We teach the machine once by coding, and machine learns to provide the accurate output by learning from its mistakes and experience. They use past data to predict the output. So, as I have already mentioned before, the accuracy of the machine can be increased by providing them the more known data. So, and we can reduce the error rate in this. And let us look into the example. So one of the like I have mentioned it before, like voice assistant such as Alexa, Cortana, Siri, Google Assistant. Another example is Google Map. Google Map uses location data from smartphones and recommends us to use the fastest route. Smart replies. We must have observed how WhatsApp prompts simple phrases to respond to messages like "Thank you," "All right," "Okay." These responses are customized per message when machine learning and artificial intelligence understand, estimate, and reflects on how one encounters over time. Each and every sector now uses machine learning. We have any number of examples for this. So when we look into banking sector, like they use machine learning for fraud detection, or in logistics, we can use it for like placing the objects, like placing the orders. Like machine need like we need to train the machine for picking up an object and keeping it over there. Sometimes the sizes varies or the densities varies. The machine learns from its mistakes and its experience to correct it, and it does not repeat it in the future, and it corrects its mistake then itself. Artificial intelligence, we have learned it before, like I have explained this before. So artificial intelligence is nothing but consisting of machine learning and deep learning. Without machine learning or deep learning, artificial intelligence isn't possible. So other team member will explain what deep learning is in the upcoming slide.
Thank you, Ketana, for that useful explanation. So, deep learning is a machine learning technique that teaches computer to do what comes naturally to humans. Learn by example. What does that mean? Deep learning is the one category of machine learning that emphasizes in training the computer about basic instinct of human beings. In deep learning, a computer algorithm learns to perform classification tasks directly on complex data in form of images, text, or sounds. These algorithms can accomplish a state-of-the-art accuracy and even sometimes surpassing human-level performance. They are trained with a large set of labeled data and neural network architectures involving many layers. Like I said, it's like a neurological network that it needs to learn by examples to mimic human data. Also, we need to explain what is natural language processing. Natural language processing refers to a branch of the computer science concerned with giving computers the ability to understand text and spoken words in much in the same way human beings can. Is to simulate the human behavior, how we humans can talk. The natural language processing can do that. In Azure, we have the service. It's called Azure Q&A making service, or Q&A stands for question and answers. Q&A making services include cloud-based natural language processing service that allows you to create a natural conversational layer over your data. It's used to find the most appropriate answer for any input from your custom knowledge base of information. We're gonna in the example, we're gonna have to ask some question to the bot, and the bot needs to answer in a human way. To do that, it needs to use natural language processing and a knowledge base. A knowledge base is basically a file of what the bot needs to know to answer those questions. And in order to create that chatbot, first we need to create a Q&A resource on the Azure portal. Then we create the file, the knowledge base on qnmaker.ia portal. Then we create the Azure web app bot, and then we integrate it with Telegram. I will pass to one of our teammates to give the practical exercise.
Okay, so hello again. Me, Khush Sharma, again will be instructing to you like about how to make chatbot with the practical go through with the
You can share now.
yeah. Is it visible? Hello.
Yep, yep, it is visible.
Okay. Okay. So, firstly, for making the Azure chatbot, we need to go to the website qnamaker.ai. Then we need to sign in. We need to have a Azure account for this. Like we can also get the free account for this purpose. Okay. So, firstly, we need to create a knowledge base, create a Q&A service. So, we need to have Visual Studio Enterprise subscription for this. Uh, Now let's create a resource group. We can create a new resource group. Let's name it as demo. Okay. Then select the region. I will be selecting US West US 2 because I was getting error in the east part. So that can be done. Let's name it as like college board. We are making the board for college. Pricing tier will be free of cost, standard 0. Free. And again, US West US 2 and US West US 2. After filling the whole entry, we need to click on this review and create. As I have already created it, so no need to create it again. Then after this, we will come to this page and select student ambassador. As your subscription name will be Visual Studio Enterprise subscription. As your Q&A service, like whatever we have selected in whatever we have give the name to the others and knowledge base, we can select that. Now for the knowledge base part, you can add any link like which is having a question and answer. So for this you can also give the file from your local system. I will be like give link of W3 schools, like it's having a question and answer. Sorry, here we have to type the name. Knowledge base name should be same as the whatever you have gave to this one. Here I have give college board, so knowledge base name should be same. So college port. And in this, we have to type the URL from which you want to extract the questions. We can select the chit chat which we want, like I'm clicking on professional one. Now create your knowledge base. uh, you can create your knowledge base, as I already have, so I'm not gonna to create this. After this step, you will be having your knowledge base. So I'm taking this college. This was my knowledge base. Now you can add the Q&A pair in this. Like take the you can type what is your name, name, and you can type your answer. Chat, the bot will be replying with this answer. My name is Khushi. Okay. Now you can also test it before the use. Firstly, you need to save and train. Now test it before the use. Like I'm typing the question which I gave. What is your name? I don't have a name. Actually, it was by chatbot. It hasn't saved. Maybe due to network issue. Otherwise, it will be replying with my name is Khushi. After that, you have added your questions, or it can extract it by the link you have used. I have used W3 schools link. So now you need to publish this. After publishing, you will get this message: success, your service has been deployed. What's next? Now you have to click on this create bot. Okay. So bot handle name, you can give any name to this. And subscription: Visual Studio Enterprise subscription. Resource group which you have resource group you have created, like I have created college board. West US, it's already set. Pricing tier will be free. SDK language you can choose as per your convenience. And then you can click on this create button. As I have already created it, so I'm not gonna to create it again. After this, it may take some time, and you will have that the board. So this completes the, like, you have created your board. Now comes to integration part. Like you can click on Telegram. So yeah, I'm getting this error. No worry, I will be explain you by my mobile phone. Before that, we can integrate it with the website. Like you need to create it on your board. Then go to channel section. Am I audible? Hello? Can anyone confirm?
Yes, Kushi, you're audible.
Okay. So go to channel section and then click on this web chat. It will give your secret keys and the embed code you need to integrated with the website. Let's create a new file. Type the boilerplate code, and in the body section you can embed this code. Copy this code and then paste it here in the body section. And in this your secret here, you need to change it with this code. Go to the website and change it with your secret here. Fine. Yes. And then run this. I'm not getting the open with live server button here. No problem. When you will click this open with live server, maybe some error I'm getting. Let's create a folder, then we can, maybe it will show. Copy the code from here. It will take less time. Yeah, I'm getting this now. Open with live server. And this is the chatbot, like this section you are getting. You can apply CSS for making this work. Let's type hi. So bot will reply this, hey, is your name? And I have applied knowledge base, so we can take the question from our knowledge base itself. Yeah, I'm getting. Now another question, we can take another question as well, like what after our selection. So chatbot is replying like this the knowledge base I have embedded it. So this is the part from the web app. Now let's come to the Telegram integration. I will be joining with my phone. because Telegram is not working on my laptop. So for this, you need to go to the channel section again. Let's close this. And then click on Telegram. Like other thing is also available, like you can integrate it with Facebook, Line, Microsoft Team, or Slack, etc., etc. Now I have already added this with Telegram. Let's connect it with Telegram. So here you need to type the access token which you will be getting by the Telegram. Like stop presenting. I will be present from my phone now. I'm Yeah, start now. Is my screen is presenting?
Yes, Kushi.
Okay, 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 fine. Now let's go to the Telegram section.
Kushi, your voice isn't audible.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Kushi, until now you weren't audible.
Yeah, actually, maybe something like error in my phone. So the work I have done, you may have seen. Otherwise, I will explain it with my laptop. So you the am I audible, Kitana?
Yes,
Hello,
yes,
and
you're audible.
my screen is visible
No, no.
now.
Yes.
So now it may be visible. Okay, fine. The access token you will be getting from the Telegram. You just have to go to boat father, and then the instruction will be provided by boat father itself. You can select new boat, and then you need to select the boat name and then username. Then you will get the access token, and that access token you need to paste it here. I have already pasted it here. So in this way, you can integrate it with Telegram as well. So the result will be like same. This the result I am getting from the website. Now, where the what are the real life application which you can implement this, like in the bank itself, there are some questions which are fixed. So what you can do is you can make the board for the bank, like which are fixed for fixed questions to any client. So if any client want to gain the problem or any query related to the bank, then they can access the bot. And also related to colleges, related to hospitals, and these are some real life applications. So basically what are the areas in which we can use chatbot is where we have predefined fixed questions itself. So that predefined question can be easily answered by the chatbot. So we can remove one person for instead of chatbot. You must have seen the in website nowadays. They are integrating chatbot for this purpose. Thank you. Over to you, Kitana.
Thank you, Kushi, for explaining. Thank you, Devin, and thank you, Priyanshu. So, thank you guys for joining the meet and supporting us. And I hope that you understood what we taught. Priyanshu, I think you can stop the recording.
If you have any question, then you can ask.